When you're presented with a script like this, sort of like how do you prepare for it, and sort of like what sort of challenges did you find yourself facing?
My challenges, I guess the challenges were mostly related to making sure I fit in as an American in an all British cast, and then that was pretty much the thing I was most nervous about, because once I met everybody and we rehearsed, I felt so great with them, and I really loved Yorgos, so it felt like a very safe environment to just have fun and explore these wild women.
I loved the script. I thought it was very funny and very moving and very distinctive. It's a story most people don't know. 3 incredible women and 3 incredible roles for women. And an unusual period. I found that very attractive. Queen Anne is not done. You just don't hear much about Queen Anne, so it was really thrilling to be offered part in it. So, and Yorgos was a huge part of that. You know.
Hi, how you doing?
Well, I can certainly see. I can definitely sense the presence that he's brought to this project with you and everyone around you. So in order for you to prepare for the role that you've portrayed, how do you go about doing that for a film like this?
Well, I mean, Duke of Marlborough I knew a little about. I did this period for history A-level actually, so I remember Sarah Churchill and John Churchill and the Battle of Blenheim and all that quite well. But it's the women's film, so I didn't really have to do an awful lot. I could have done that thing of doing a huge ring-bound folder of research which would never find its way into the film, but there wasn't really much requirement for that.
When you first get a script like this, what's your thoughts that first go through your head when you read it?
It's just a very refreshing read. It's not like most scripts you read, and certainly not like most period films that you read. It had a very specific twist to it, in quite a contemporary way in some ways, and then that coupled with the fact that Yorgos was directing, it just felt like a very different, special kind of project to be a part of.
And obviously you've highlighted the fact it is a period piece, and knowing that, I mean, how do you prepare for a film like this? I mean, what sort of research do you have to do in order to get into the mindset of the character?
Not as much as I thought we were going to do. I mean, everyone kind of turned up to rehearsal having either brought their history books or expecting a discussion about character and period and intentions and motives. But Yorgos was very keen to steer us away from that and just wanted us to explore the relationships between the characters and not get too caught up in the history and the etiquette of the time.
And obviously, I can only imagine on set, surrounded by your many other castmates and the brilliance that's around you, like for the various days that you was on shoot. I mean, what was the fond memories that you have from that?
All of it. I mean, all of it was so fun, right from the rehearsal period to the end. It just felt like a very special, singular project to be a part of, and very different to most things. So I had a lot of fun on all of it.